What up, world? It's Trevor for 12 Health and Fitness, certified personal trainer. Welcome back to the channel. All right, everybody, thank you all for joining me today. I hope everybody's having a wonderful and fantastic day. Now, before we jump into our exercises, I have one thing to ask of you, and that is to follow me on social media and subscribe for more content. Share this with your friends and family, be greatly appreciated. There was actually 3 things, but all right, we're done with that now. Let's jump on into our body weight only exercises. Today we're targeting our shoulders, and our first exercise that we're going to be looking at is the shoulder floor press. So let's dive into that right now, right over here. Alrighty, now we hit the shoulder floor press, and we're going to dive into this head first, no pun intended. So we're going to want to get off in this high plank position with our butt way up in the air. We're going to want to kind of be on the balls of our feet for this. And our hands are going to be out in front of us, a little outside of shoulder width apart, because we're going to need to come down through the arms, as you see here. And all I'm going to do is try and really target my front deltoids. So I'm just going to let the body kind of slide forward and holding my body up so I don't hit my face off the ground, and then I'm going to push straight back up. I'm using the balls of my feet as a pivot point so I can kind of hinge up and down. Now to make this a little bit harder, I just increase my angle. So now I get a little bit closer together, and then instead of moving on a diagonal towards the mat or your flooring, I am now moving on an angle more up and down. Now, if that is a little too easy for you as well, you can always opt in and do this from the wall or a doorway, where you put your feet up against the wall like this. And then you just walk up the doorway to where you feel most comfortable without losing balance. And the reason why I like to do it this way, as if I do lose balance, all I do is just do a somersault and roll out of it. And as you can see here, I am just pressing straight down and then pressing my body back up the doorway. It's going to be a little bit easier if you wear socks, because I have shoes on here. The soles of my shoes are rubber and it's kind of sticking to the door. So if you use this with socks, it's going to be a little bit easier because now your feet can glide up and down the door. All right, that is it for the shoulder floor press. Super easy to do, don't need any of equipment, although you can make this very challenging by doing it on the door. Let's take off to the next exercise. All right, it is on to exercise number 2, which is going to hit our middle delt. This exercise is the single arm rotating T-plank. I know it sounds pretty complicated to say, however, it's actually fairly easy to do. So we're going to want to get in this plank position here. And from this position, all I'm going to do is place one arm onto my abs. So now I am sitting in a plank position, holding my core really tight over the shoulder. And all I'm going to do is really focus on my medial delts or my middle delt here. And I really want to try and get that activated, which is then going to pull my body and pull my opposite shoulder towards the ceiling. Once I've hit that position, I'm just going to relax and come down controlled. I don't want to come down too fast. I'm going to topple over, and we don't want that happening. So as I come down nice and controlled, I'm going to stop at the midway. So now my body is parallel with the ground in that plank position. And then I'm going to, again, activate my medial delt here and get back up to that top position. Once I'm done this exercise on my current arm, I'm just going to swap to the other arm and then do it again on that side. That's going to be it for the single arm rotating T-plank. Okay, on to exercise number 3, which is our final exercise because we're targeting our rear delts. This is going to be the reverse iron cross. Now it seems pretty easy to do. It does feel a little uncomfortable and a little awkward at first because we're trying to really target some small muscles here, and our triceps, which are bigger than our delts, really want to work more. So we're going to have to try and isolate that. Okay, as you can see here, I am on the ground. I'm going to spread my arms apart as if I was making a cross. I'm going to make sure that my palms are facing up or my knuckles are against the ground. And what I want to do is I want to make sure that my arms are straight. And I'm going to put all the pressure, like I'm trying to get my shoulders to contract. So I'm trying to bring my elbows and my shoulder blades together, and I'm pressing all that pressure through my forearms and my wrists. And that is going to help activate my rear delts and get my body off the ground. Now you don't need to get all the way up off the ground. You're only going to be moving a couple of inches off of the ground. Now if this is a little bit too difficult for you, we can get up off the ground and go to a wall or a doorway and do the exact same thing. However, it's a little bit different. As you can see here in the video, I am stepping away from the door a little bit. Because of this, I want to make sure that I can swing my glutes or my butt backwards and touch the door. Again, I'm in this iron cross position. And as I'm moving forward, I want to help propel my body forward and get in that proper position where my shoulders can then move behind my back and activate my rear delts by pushing my hip forward and away from the door. This is gonna create a little bit of space in there so I can get that full mobility into my delts. This is going to be a lot easier to do on the doorway because we're moving a lot less body weight and we have a little bit of help from our lower body with our hips and pelvis propelling us forward. And that is going to be it for exercise number 3. Okay, that is it for this video. Like I said, I do hope you've learned something new here, and I really hope that you guys enjoyed it. So give it a thumbs up, comment down below, share this with your friends and family, subscribe for more content. Be greatly appreciated. And remember to give it your maximum effort, because you're stronger than you think.